Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Darlington, South Carolina. My name is Jeremy Rubin. We're up here in the ARAM booth. We got the Darlington throwback race going on tonight. Super excited for this race. Super excited to see these guys on track and see what kind of paint schemes they brought for us this week. We've got 20 drivers attempting to get to victory lane here in Darlington. In practice, we saw a few incidents. I'm not going to lie. We saw a few incidents. Setups here are key. Getting around these corners, throttle control is huge here, especially with this new higher downforce package we saw in the race today. The cars were squirrely. They were all over the place, so it's going to be interesting to see who can keep their car underneath them for the longest and who can keep their car underneath them and get to that lap 147 checkered flag. 147 laps here tonight. Stage end is going to be at lap 73. They've got 5 sets of tires sitting in the pits. We're looking at about a 60 to 70 lap fuel run, but who knows if we'll make it there on tires. I know I was seeing about a 1.5 seconds fall off after about 6 laps, maybe a little more, maybe about 10 laps, depending on who was driving it and who was pushing it. But we'll see who gets into victory lane here in the Goodyear 400. Before we get going tonight, I want to just shoot a quick shout out to all of our sponsors, guys who make this possible for me and make it possible for this league to carry on, to do everything that we love to do. We've got GTR simulators on board with us, Driven Clad, Butt Kicker, REG Customs, and Iggy's Sports Car, as well as the pay-to-win setups. And pay-to-win setups every week, they give we'll call it a race-winning setup to the previous week's winner. So last week, Anthony Thitchner was our winner, and he got that pay-to-win setup, and he was up in the top. I believe he was 3rd there at the end of practice. These guys are out here qualifying right now. Let's throw our ticker up. Oh, don't do this to me. All right, so we are going to be... Give me 1 second. Just trying to fix this technical glitch before we get going here. It worked about 5 seconds ago. Oops. All right, let's try that again. There we go. All right, guys are on track. Ryan Hedrick right now is fastest at a 29.46. You can see Anthony Thitchner ran a 29.50. It's much slower than what he ran in practice, so I'll be looking for these guys to, actually looks like Anthony may have wrecked on his second lap. Let's go ahead and ride on board with Mr. Thitchner. Right now, the slowest of the 3. I'm not sure if he may have missed his marks, may have missed his lap, but we'll see what that does for him. John Mankowski ran a 29.22. He is your current pole sitter. Let's see who else we can find. Jordan Mackey coming to complete his lap. His car, see what he's got on the car. He's got a 71 Insignia. Not quite a throwback one. It looks like he's throwing it back to one of AJ Allmendinger's old paint schemes. That's really cool. What else have these guys got? Kenny McCullough running his same 03. Jordan Mackey running paint scheme. Brad Bothwell running that old Skull Bandit number 96 machine. we had a driver in our series for the last, last few years. Chuck Harrell, he ran this scheme. So good to see that car back on track. I love that scheme. I love that number 5 Kellogg's Cornflakes machine driven by Michael Leiby this week. Looking forward to seeing that car getting around here and handwheeling it. You see Brad Bocco on track. He's on a fast lap. See what he can put his car up at. He's out of the wall. No, hit the wall pretty good. So he's probably going to come to a stop. Nope, he's going to keep going. Right now, fastest is John Mankowski at a 29.14. Followed by Jim Westerfield, Ryan Hedrick, Anthony, Jeremy Freer, and Chris McCullough, the 8 out of 20 that have taken time so far. If you guys are out there, make sure you say hi, say howdy do, say hello. Appreciate you tuning in. RG Customs, what's going on? Let's go, Mayu and Anthony. Yep. Good. Oh, god dang it. My bad. All right, so that's off. I gotta remember to turn that off. It's or set like a 5-second timer or something like that. All right, it's off. My apologies for that. I got too many screens going on. And if at some point you guys hear some wind noise in the background, I'm probably gonna be turning on my portable AC I have right beside me. It is, I believe it was 92 degrees out here today, and I'm in my garage, so it's not really insulated, not heated, or not cooled at all. So if you hear wind going, let me know, and I'll try and turn it away from the mic, but it is quite toasty out here. So I'll be trying to keep myself cool, or as cool as I possibly can. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Really appreciate you guys coming in here every week, talking with me, chatting with me, keeping me upbeat and alive, and keep cheering on these ECR guys as they take their cars around Darlington this week. Looks like Jordan Mackey might be trying out for another lap here. Nope, he tapped the wall there. That so Jordan Mackey's not going to be able to put down a lap. He might keep going here, but Matthew McCann is on his time lap. Seems like 1 and 2 is decent for people, but it's in 3 and 4 that everyone has problems. Oh, and he saves it off the corner. Just keep your foot in it, bud. Fastest lap in practice was in the 28-second bracket. We are at 29.14, so there's still quite a bit of time out there, at least from, I don't know what the settings were in practice. But Matthew McCann goes to, that lap must have been disqualified. Yeah. Oh, my mic was on, or my headset was on. Oh, man. I don't know what we have to look forward to tonight. I don't know if this is going to be a crazy race, if this is going to be a caution-filled race, or if these guys are going to be able to keep their cars underneath them. What I do know is we have a new pole sitter, and there is the 28-second bracket. Stephen Massey running that HendrickCars.com number 97 machine up to the first position at a 28.56. About almost 7/10 of a second quicker than second place. Now I guess it's almost 6 seconds. I can't do math. Just over a half second quicker than our second place driver. Really nice lap there by that number 97. What's going on, AJ? Appreciate you tuning in, bud. How'd you like your dad's win last week? Oh wait, is that the same one? Okay, yeah, fans going on. Yeah, if you guys can hear the fan, let me know. I'm going to try and turn the mic away from where the fan is blowing just a little bit, see if that keeps sound down, keeps that wind noise down. Make sure you guys can still hear me at the same time. We've got about 15 seconds left. Josh Susi, he just jumped up to that first spot. Ran a 28.54, and Stephen Massey ran a 28.56. These guys were real close. Real close together. Michael Libby just finished with a 9-minute lap time. Some of these guys crack me up. All right, we are gridding your starting lineup for the ECR Cup Series Goodyear 147 laps. Josh Susi on the pole, 28.544. Stephen Massey in the 97 car. John Mankowski in the 93 on the inside of row number 2. Jim Westerfield will join him on the outside. Josh Mayu in the 02 Haters Make Us Famous machine will be joined by Ryan Hedrick in the 23 car. Anthony Titchener, last week's winner, looks to make it back-to-back as Mark Figueroa will join him on the outside. Josh Johnson and James Wallace make up row number 5. Daniel Reese and Jeremiah Stutzman in row number 6. And joining them further back in the field, once I can find it, there's my button. Kenny McCullough and Jeremy Freer making up row number 7. Chris McCullough and Michael Libby in row number 8. Jordan Mackey and Brad Bothwell in row 9. And it's going to be Matthew McCann and Dave Moody making up the final row number 10, as we have 20 guys starting this race this week. 20 guys starting. We'll see how many finish. We'll see what all can be done as we go 147 laps. We're at Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina. The lady in black, and who can keep them Darlington stripes off the right side of their machines. We see the pace car picked up the field there. Josh Susi in that 81 DuPont machine rainbow car. See another one back there in the 02 Josh Mayu REG Customs and Iggy's. So he looks like he made that kind of, looks like it might be a little themed after one of Dale Earnhardt's schemes. Ooh, I like 87 Anthony Titchener's got the REG Customs. What else we got? Josh Johnson back here. Looks like he may have made that a little after a, yeah, that's a Heinz ketchup machine car for Driven Clad. What else we got? Ooh, that 05 machine looks nice. Daniel Reese. Saw that 71 earlier. Jeremiah Stutzman looks like he's kind of going after AJ. That buddy a little further back. Jeremy Freer. The old DuPont car. There's that number 5, Michael Libby. Love that car. Brad Bosco's number 96 Skull. 82 Jordan Matthew McCann. Ooh, and the 28 Hardin machine. David Moody behind the wheel tonight. These guys are getting bunched up. We're getting ready to go. They are 2x2. Pace car lights are off. We're going to be going green here in just a moment. Susi waiting on it. Here comes the line right there. Green flag is out. We are underway at Darlington Raceway. Stephen Massey got a great jump there. Actually beat it back to the line. These guys are getting wild. Goes low. Oh, we got a wreck behind. Big wreck behind. Dave Moody looks like. Yeah, Matthew McCann. 82 of Jordan Mackey. Alright, that didn't take very long. Let's see what happened here. I'm going to go Jordan Mackey, and we are going to go from the far chase. Go slow-mo here. Looks like the 60's down low. 82 is down lower. The 53 of Matthew McCann gets into the 5 of Michael Libby. The 28 spinning up behind him. The 5 gets into the 82 And that's what turns him headfirst into that outside wall. Tough break for the 82 as he was just a victim there. Cameras are riding along close to the... Okay, all right. I will turn that down just a tad bit. Appreciate you telling me that. Oops. Wrong button. All right. All right, that is a little lower. That should be good. Appreciate you telling me that, AJ. Appreciate it. All right, so 1 lap in. We've got quite a few guys on pit road. No fast repairs in ECR, so these guys are going to have to repair damage what they can. I think Jordan Mackey's going to have a pretty significant amount of damage. I don't think Kenny McCullough did. Daniel Reese, the 5 of Michael Leiby might. He may have already, no, he did not make a pit stop. Chris McCullough stopped for just 2 seconds. Or, no, 5 seconds. Daniel Reese is off pit road at 15. And yeah, Jordan Mackey and Matthew McCann are sitting on pit road for a little bit extended period of time as those guys get, there goes the 82, as those guys get repaired and try and get back out there and be competitive. Michael Leiby now hitting pit road. Appreciate the likes there, appreciate it. We're just underway here for you, those of you guys. Let's get our scoring tower up there now that we're underway. Mr. Massey up in the top spot. Josh Susi, we saw him on that first lap in the first turn. He got loose and went low and was able to gather it back up, but he did lose that top spot. So Stephen Massey is your leader. Biggest mover so far, Dave Moody, started dead last and he's up 6 spots. As some of these guys are working in and out of pit road trying to get these repairs done. Michael Leiby on his way out. He should be done with repairs. It looks like he was on pit road for about 30 seconds or so. Pitches back up to the field, back up front. Stephen Massey. Looks like pace car still has its lights on, so we're going to do one more time around at least. Looks like they might be forming up here, so. And pace car lights are off. We'll talk to a couple guys here throughout the night. Since we're going to have probably quite a few cautions. We'll bring some guys up here. We'll chit-chat with them, talk to them, see how the night's going. And probably bring up Mr. Massey, especially since he's leading. Last week's winner, see how that pay-to-win setups is doing for him under that Haters Make Us Famous machine. And a couple other guys that we don't get to talk to too often. Might bring up Ryan Hedrick. Oh, actually, no, I think he's one that doesn't like to be interviewed during the race. So we will talk to him at some point throughout the night. Pace car lights are off. They are on the backstretch right now. We're going to be getting the green flag here at the off the road. 1 lap now. The pace car is going to make a hard left turn here momentarily. There it goes. And Stephen Massey's got the field in his hands. He's got... No, I'm not going to do it. Mr. Massey on the loud pedal. Green flag is back out as Susi spins the tires a little bit. Looks like he got into the outside wall. Massey's got a huge jump on the field. Coming here onto the back stretch. We want to make sure that these guys can make it all right. You see the double O of Mark Figueroa back here about mid-pack in that number 9 spot. Got that 57 driven Clyde machine, James Wallace right behind him. Dr. Johnson. Right. Stephen Massey lost a couple spots. He probably got loose and had to collect it, and Joshua Susi is now. Back in second, John Mankowski has taken over that second spot, and Steve Massey had to correct himself just a bit, and John gets taps the wall there. That wall will get you. That Stephen Massey taps the wall. This track is you've got to respect it. It's like a rattlesnake. It's gonna bite you, and if you piss it off, it's gonna take you out. These walls are, this track is so unique in the way that the corners are, the way you have to drive the corners. You have to, especially in the turn, well, actually all of them. You get off the gas, middle of the corner, you can get back on the gas, and then on the exit, you have to get back off the gas, and we got a car touch the inside wall. Caution is out. Not sure if this caution's going to be, yep, looks like it's going to be on the 87 of Anthony Fitchner, possibly. Is that really it? Anything else? Nope, there we go. 03 and 05. Let's see. What have we got? 03, 05 gets loose and comes back up the track and takes out that number 05. Correction, 03 of Kenny McCullough. So possibly not too bad of damage to both of those cars. They may be able to get back going. Looks like they are. We are under caution number 2. Anthony's probably going to have to hit pit road here. He hit that inside wall pretty good. Yeah, you can see the left side of the car is flattened just a bit. As Stephen Massey also makes it onto pit road. I didn't see any damage on Stephen's car, but he may have had damage from whatever took him out of the lead and brought up Josh Susi up into the lead. Yeah, we're going to see Kenny McCullough, both Kenny McCullough and, who was it, the 03 and 03. I was surprised we don't see Daniel Reese in pit road here to repair the damage that he had. Matthew McCann is your free pass car. He's going to get going. Yeah, he's on the high side there, going around the field, getting his lap back from the damage repairs that he had to do from that lap 1 incident. Coming off of pit road. There goes Chris McCullough. Stephen Massey still sitting there at the end of pit road. Looks like he may be getting some extended repairs done. Here comes Dave Moody. And Michael Lively coming out. Here comes Anthony. There goes Steven. Then we'll go out and we will rejoin Mr. Susi up front. Darlington. It's going to be a fun night. You want to call it that. We'll see how these guys do. The lights off? No. It's a good pace car. They're going to make the flashing lights brighter. It's so hard to tell in the daylight. Up here, at least. Sure, it's not that hard to tell from Mr. Susi's roll bar. There they are. The caution lights are still on the pace car. I'm working on getting some new camera angles, getting some static angles, not just these TV camera angles that iRacing throws in there. But the ones that I used to use, I can no longer find. And the only ones that I found, you have to pay for them. So we'll see what we can do about that. But for right now, I'm just going to do my best to go through my different cameras that I have set up. Just a quick update. Next week, what do we have next week? Next week we are I'm not 100% positive if on the 23rd, when we have our first NASCAR race at Circuit of the Americas, I'm not positive if I will be here to broadcast it. I am going out of town Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but I may be back, or I may be able to talk my girlfriend into coming back before then. I will keep y'all updated on that. We will be here next weekend on the 16th for Racing Dover. And then should be here for Charlotte, and past that I am still waiting to see about jobs. So it probably won't be any time. It'll probably be like the end of June when I get that job, but we'll let you know. And green flag is back out. Josh Susie gets the jump this time, and he is far and away from John Mankowski, who's in the second spot. Jim Westerfield is up to the third spot. Josh Nager and for the roll of the top 10. James Wallace, Jeremiah Spencer, and David Luke. Josh Johnson and Brad Bothwell, the current running top 10. As these guys try and keep their cars as clean as possible. Got a bundle of them back here. Starting out with the 28 of David Moody. And then you have Josh Johnson and Brad Bothwell in that number 96 car on the inside. Looks like he made that pass clean and is now looking for the pass on the 28 of David Moody. Moody gets up into the wall hard. Right behind them, you see that number 87 machine of Anthony Fitchner and Stephen Massey both trying to make their way back up through the field. You're going to have to take your time here and try and rush it, and that's when incidents are going to happen. Steven taps the wall just a tad bit. Oh! Looked like the 57 might have been trying to give a ho to the 28 car. Wow, that was close. They all make it by the 28 David Moody. Now Anthony Fitchner is looking to pass that number 57 to Joshua Johnson. Anthony back up into the top 10. Anthony getting a whale of a run here on the back end of the 57 car. 57 not letting him by. Anthony's got to work for it right now. We are 17 laps into this 147 lap race. You can see Anthony gets an amazing run through the corners. But just you need to get that high side off the corners to get around him. And that 57 with Josh Johnson is just not giving it to him. So Anthony's going to have to fight for this. Kind of work at it and try and get a run off the corner good enough to possibly get to the inside and just scare the 57 enough to have him get off the throttle. You see, especially there in 3 and 4, Anthony gets a great run. Now he's on the inside line, gets a little loose, keeps it underneath him, and both Anthony and Stephen Massey are going to go by that 57 of Joshua Johnson. Great move from both of those guys, making a nice clean pass here. I also want to give a shout out to all the mothers that may be out there watching. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Happy Mother's Day from ECR, from me, myself, Jeremy Rubin. I want to say Happy Mother's Day to y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for everything that you've done for whether you have a driver in this league, maybe a son, or your wife, your kids. While we let these guys get their racing on, it's noticed and it is much appreciated from all of us, just all of us, all y'all mothers. You're amazing. Jeremy Freer in that number 13 machine is on pit road and has been for about 5 minutes now, so possibly some pretty severe damage for that number 13 machine. Multiple laps now. 20 spots, 7 laps now. Back up front, Josh Susie got about a 3/4 of a second lead over John Mankowski and Jim Westerfield, who have both caught him. Looks like John Mankowski's going to let Jim by on the high side. I heard someone in my booth with me. See Susie holding that pretty lead up there. Jim Westerfield now your P2 car. And Jim going to try and run down at number 81 of Josh Susie. Last lap by, Susie was about 0.2 faster, but now that Jim Westerfield has clean track, let's see who's the faster car. As Mayhew now gets around John Jankowski for that number 3 spot. And you can see James Wallace taking the high side and trying to get around that number 93 machine. So that last time by, Jim Westerfield was 1/100th of a second faster than our leader. This time, 3/100ths of a second faster than our leader. So he is faster, he is catching him, but at a rate that he'll catch him in about 80 laps. No, not 80 laps, but about 15 laps. If he keeps up, they can both run basically the same lap times. Fastest car on track right now is the number 97 Stephen Massey, with Anthony basically running the same exact time. See that fastest car on track was Chris McCullough at a 30.23, basically the same time our leaders are running, so great lap time for him. And Jim Westerfield lost 3/100ths of a second that time, so it's back and forth. These guys are running identical lap times, probably running pretty close to the same setup. They're running the same lines into the corners. Both of them are keeping their cars moving. Josh Mayhew right behind him is about a 0.2 slower a lap than those two leaders in front of him, so he's losing them just a bit. It's back in the back. We see Anthony Pittman, who's made his way up to the 6th spot after pitting for damage there under that last caution. See what kind of quick work he can make of this number 93 machine, John Jankowski. And definitely with the fresh tires, Stephen Massey, who's right behind him, also has fresh tires. You can see on that left side of Anthony's car, though, he is flattened quite a bit, especially compared to that number 97 machine behind him. So we'll see what kind of speed loss that gives him throughout the night. Got a run now on the inside of John Jankowski, and he's going to get around him. But Anthony up into the top 5, and Stephen Massey now follows behind him, and Mark Figueroa also follows and gets by them in the 19. Follow along with Mark here as he's running behind these two cars. He's got fresh tires and everybody else. The top 4 has still not made a pit stop. We have two, Anthony and Stephen Massey, who both have Mark Figueroa and John Jankowski going on for tires. And then Chris McCullough behind Jankowski behind Mark here. He has made a pit stop. So some of these guys had damage, and that's why they came in. That's why they had a pit. So as of right now, that's showing us an advantage for them. These guys are able to charge up through the field and hopefully not kill their tires while doing so. Anthony is catching that number 51 James Wallace by about 3.5 minutes a lap. At lap 30, we have about 42 laps remaining until the end of the stage at lap 70. It was about 60 to 70 laps as precautions. So I think if they want to try it, they can make it done. If they want to try it, I think they can make it to the end on fuel. But tires, Anthony pitted. We are working lap 30. Okay, I guess Westerfield is definitely catching it up here in this number 35. Did that last time was about a second, correction, tenth of a second faster. 31.04 this time. Westerfield is 30.9. So yeah, about a tenth and a half. He is cutting off Mr. Susie's time there. Last week I had the point standings for you guys. This week I don't have my graphic. I ran out of time to be able to do it. I do apologize about that, but I do have that for you. That is your current point standings for these guys as they are working this week here at Darlington. Take a quick look at it. Susie and the top 5 didn't change. Anthony Fitchner with that win bumped up 1 spot. Mackey fell down a spot. Mark Figueroa fell down to Joey Statz, who made his first start in a couple weeks, picked up 3 spots. And Jonathan Boger, Kurt Quist, and John Cottle, who all did not race, all 3 of them fell back 2 spots. Make sure I get that point standings done for you, so next week it's a little bit easier to read, a little bit easier to follow along. But hey, at least we got you that. We got you some kind of update, and that's the point standings. So and now Daniel Reese and David Moody are all on pit road, and they have been for quite a while. Mr. Jeremy Freer still has not left in over 12 minutes, so significant problems for him, whether it's damage or maybe some other kind of uncontrollable event. But back up front, Josh Susie still leading this thing. And Susie might have tapped the wall there just a bit. Body looks all right, and we keep on trucking. While we've got a little time, let's go through the field, sponsored by Pay to Win Setups and GTR Simulators. Up front, Mr. Susie is your leader. Jim Westerfield running in that second spot. He's up 2 spots from his starting position. James Wallace is quite a bit faster than the 2 cars in front of him, so he is going to be catching these guys quick and possibly looking to take the lead here in the next about 5 laps or so. Stephen Massey has gotten around Anthony Fitchner and Josh Mayu, and Stephen is now up into the 4th spot. You see the 0-2 of Josh Mayu back here. He's running in 5th. Anthony lost a little bit of ground on everybody, and he is running in 6th. Mark Figueroa in that Crash Test Dummies 00 machine, running number 7. Chris McCullough in 8th. Jeremiah Stutzman, awful slow. Some kind of problem for Mr. Stutzman. Not sure what it is. He has hit pit road. Looks like we might have an accident. Brad Boxwell gets loose and into the outside wall real hard. I don't believe the caution is out, as Brad Bothwell has jumped to pit lane. Jeremiah Stutzman also on pit road. And overshoots the pit box just a little bit. Back up front. We'll go back with Chris McCullough. There's that 23 of Ryan Hedges in the 9th spot. Michael Leiby, number 5 Kellogg machine, is running in 10th. John Mankowski back to 11th now after his tires have been shot. Jordan Mackey running in 12th. Kenny McCullough 13th. Joshua Johnson in 15th. And Max McCann in 15th. Last car on the lead lap. Mr. Stutzman's off pit road. He is being shown the first car 1 lap down. So he's got fresh tires now. He's going to make up as much time as possible, as he has just fallen the 2nd lap down actually. So he's got to get around Josh Susie, and then he's got to catch him again to get him back around, unless he gets lucky and catches the caution here before the stage ends at lap 73. Soucy in number 71, Jeremiah Stutzman. He does get around Josh Soucy. Take a look at Mr. Stephen Wallace. He has caught all 3 of the leaders and is trying to get around James Wallace for that number 3 spot. Got about a second and a half up to the leader up in front of him. Got to get around these second and third place cars first, though. Diving to the inside. Let's see if he can make this work. Inside line and he's going to move up the track just a bit and get that exit angle and move away from the 51 machine. Now he's got a sight set on Jim Westerfield, who was running second. Jeremiah Stutzman, fresh off the pit road, runs the fastest lap of the race at 29:48. He is over 2 seconds faster a lap than our leader, Josh Soucy. So running 30-second lap times. If he makes up enough ground, then these guys have to hit pit road here pretty soon. He could come out in a good spot. Overall, with these guys, Brad Bothwell is 6 laps down. Now Dave Moody has disconnected. He is out of the race. Tough break for him and tough break for, looks like Daniel Smith also and Jeremy Freer. Correction, those guys are on track. My apologies. Back up front, Massey gotten around Jim Westerfield. And now Mr. Massey sets his sights on leading this race again. After coming back from pit road in the back of the pack, he had to pit, and looks like Josh Soucy just got in the wall pretty good. He's getting all kinds of spoilers. Follow along with Steven here. See how fast he's able to catch him. Anthony Fisher, just an update, has not been able to make him the same amount of ground. He is stayed in the 6th spot, as Massey has caught up and passed most of the field up in second position. Wow, you can really see Steven here really running that number 81 machine down. That time by Soucy around 31:68, Massey around 31:22. Over 4 tenths of a second lap, 4 tenths of a second faster than that Soucy machine up front. Oh, Massey touches the wall just a bit. A little kiss, no harm, no foul. As Mark Figueroa now has gotten around Anthony Fisher for that 6th spot. Anthony has hurt his tires a bit. A little bit too much. Michael Leitner and Ryan Hendricks go at it for the 9th spot. Hendricks gets the better of him there. I give it 3 laps. Mr. Massey's got the lead back. They're going to have to pit here before too long. I don't think they want to take it all the way to the end of the stage. But at this point, they might be forced to almost. Jeremiah Stutzman came off the pit road 12 laps ago. He's still running over a second faster than the leader, so yeah, he's definitely catching the lead. Martin great, but he was still 1 lap down. Michael Light is on pit road. Brad Bothwell on pit road. Michael Light be done with pit stop, and he's pulling out of his pit box. Seeing where he rejoins the field, Jeremiah Stutzman has gotten around him. Stutzman sits about 20, coming up on 23 seconds. Let's see where he's at. So he is here off of turn 4, and Susie is entering turn 3. So that's how much ground he's been able to pull away from the leaders since he got around them. Not actually as much as I thought it was going to be. So I don't know if that strategy that he's going to work out is going to work. Anthony back to the pit spot now. As you see, James Wallace has gotten around Jim Westerfield for the 3rd spot. James is now catching Steve Massey, as Massey's not able to get around the 81 of Josh Susie. Let's see, I don't want to interrupt these guys, but I want to talk to them at the same time. So, let's bring up someone who's not in the battle. Let's bring up... Oh, can I not move anybody anymore? Really? Nope, I can't. Alright, that's very interesting. Okay, I guess I can't bring anybody down right now. Oh, wait. Be able to bring Mr. Reese down. Yeah. Oh. They locked Haters Make Us Famous, so I can't bring Sadler down. I don't know why they would do that, but, alright. Let me grab Will real quick. 1 second, y'all. Will through Mr. Race Control. You got a copy? Will up in the ARAM booth. You got a copy? Oh, no, more than that. Has gotten around Josh Susie in the meantime. As Susie has really slowed down. And some of these guys that have made pit stops are starting to get their laps back. That's off the pit road. See Mr. Stutzman here. He's got about a half lap to go, and then he'll be able to get back to the lap. I don't know, are these guys going to, Actually, AJ, if you're still in here, tell your dad he locked his chat room, so I can't bring anyone from his team down into the booth. Let's call up Mr. Seuss now. I don't want to call up anybody else. Possibly distraction. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I just saw a message on Discord. Dave Moody apparently started getting dizzy and got sick during that, right before that accident occurred. So he, whichever accident it was, I forget which caution, it might have been the second caution that we had earlier. He apparently got dizzy and got sick. As Susie hits the inside wall, Uh-oh. Let's take a look back here. As we go from the roll bar off the 4, just tags the wall, gets loose, and hits that inside wall real hard. And he is limping it around, and he's going to be hitting pit road this time. Tough break for that 81 machine. He was extremely fast. We'll see how long or how much damage he has if he can get back out there. As he hits pit road there. And it looks like he is just going to park it. Wow. Tough break for the 81 machine. So yeah, tough break for him. As Stephen Massey continues to lead by about 4.5 seconds on second place James Wallace, as we are coming up on 10 to go in this stage. Your top 5: Stephen Massey, James Wallace, Jim Westerfield, Josh Mayer, and Christopher McCullough. See Stephen Massey there getting around the number 93 of John Mankowski, put him a lap down. We've got 10 drivers on the lead lap. Ryan Hedrick right there in front of our leader is the last car on the lead lap. Don't know if he'll be able to make it 10 more laps without falling a lap down. Looks like Stephen Massey's going to have this stage win in hand. He's got a 4.6 second lead on Mr. Wallace. Nothing much happening behind them. Well, that stinks. We'll talk to him, or we'll try and get someone to talk to him. Don't know if there's anything they can do about it, but I'm curious why they don't get him talked to. Do appreciate you guys all tuning in. There is I didn't have as many as 13 in here. Appreciate you all tuning in on this 2021 Mother's Day. As the world starts to open back up, make sure you guys stay safe. I know I'm really excited to go into an Angels game here. As Stephen Massey tags the wall. Going to an Angels game here in a couple weeks for my birthday. My amazing girlfriend who got me tickets. Looking forward to that. Looking forward to some country concerts coming back to town here in about August, September time frame. Yeah, so really looking forward to things opening back up. It's been nice not wearing a mask as much. It's gotten real old over the last year or so it's a welcome sight to see everything loosening up. We head back to the third spot. Looks like Jim Westerfield's pulling up on 51 of James Wallace, as he may have been saving tires a little bit, but they have fallen off of Mr. Massey up front. But nonetheless, Jim Westerfield kind of made a pass on 51. Just before we come to the end of the stage here, we got about 5 laps to go. And that old Via Lobos Dale Earnhardt themed machine. Ooh, looks like Chris McCullough might have gotten into the wall. Joshua Johnson comes up behind him, gives him a little bit of room. Josh Johnson is a lap down. He was being shown the first car lap down. And Jeremiah Stutzman, after all of that, well, he is not back on the lead lap yet. But he is, there he is off of 2-4. 2. He's off at 2, and Stephen Massey is into turn out of 4. So Stutzman is catching up with those fresher tires. So you have, yeah, he's got the freshest tires behind him. There's 11 lap fresh tires with Michael Lighting, but he is, by the way, in front of, see John Mankowski on the wall in front of him. So it looks like Jeremiah Stutzman's going to make this pass and move himself up into the 11th spot. Fastest car on the track seems to be number 5, Michael Leidy. Jesus. All right. Really? Yeah, that brings out, yeah, that's a caution. That's a bad move. That was absolutely nothing on Stephen Massey. Not sure what that was all about, but caution's out, and there's a couple cars that are absolutely destroyed from that. Don't know what. That was Jordan Mackey throwing blocks. I'm not sure if those are blocks or... I mean, yeah, that's what Steven could do. And then you see Jordan Mackey stuck up in the fence. Oh, and that 51 of James Wallace, who was running second, absolutely clobbers him. That's going to put James Wallace out of it as well. Wow. Big change up here in the possibility of winning this race. Big accident. Let's go back. I'm going to take a look right on board. This number 82 machine. I don't know. We'll go from his gearbox. Moves to the left, block Steven. Moves to the right, block Steven. Moves back down to Steven's there. Nothing Steven could have done. I don't know what was up with that, but problems for that 82 and problems for the 23, problems for the 51. All those guys getting, I know the 51 is probably done. And the 23 is also done. He disconnected right there. Wow. Big implications on who's going to win this race. So Stephen Massey going to take the lead off, keep the lead off the pit road. You can see Jeremiah Stutzman come around here on the high side. So that will also be our end of the stage. Your stage winner is Stephen Massey. Let's see if we can talk to somebody and get word to them. Let their channels lock. Mark Figueroa, you're up in the ECR or ARAM booth. Correction. How's it going tonight?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. It's Darlington. Kind of as expected. That was a bit of a interesting wreck.
Yes, I saw that, and I saw a car going airborne. I'm like, no!
You got through it though, didn't you?
Yes,
Cool.
I did. I got to do that clear.
Yep. Yeah, how's it been tonight? I know the cars look completely unstable and uncontrollable, but y'all were doing a pretty good job there. That was a great long green flag run to finish out the stage.
Yeah, it was. I'm liking my long run. I'm just. I'm actually able to close on some of these lead lap guys, and it's just once I close, then I've got to try to make that pass. Trying to make that pass is another question in itself.
Yeah, especially with the throttle control you got to have, and being on that outside line is kind of key. It's really hard to get a run off the corner on the inside of somebody.
Well, I have been running the low line in 3 and 4.
Yeah.
And I've been doing pretty good getting the run off of 3 and 4, and doing it that way. So I don't know. We'll see what happens in the later stage of this race. If the track stays like it is, keeps coming to me, I might have something for these guys here.
Yeah, I think you will, and I think it'll be good. If you could do me a favor on track, if you have a way of telling Anthony or someone in Haters Make Us Famous that their channel is locked, so I'm unable to talk to them. Actually, I think they all just moved out of their channel, so now I can grab them. Okay, never mind.
Problem.
Alrighty. Appreciate it, Mark. Have a good one.
Alrighty, you do the same, man. I appreciate you broadcasting, man. It's awesome.
Yes, sir. All right, that was the number 00 car. So looks like these guys have moved into another channel. Base car lights are off though, so we're gonna be going racing here. So we'll talk to Stephen Massey. Once we get going, we get another caution. We'll bring him up here and talk to one of the Haters Make Us Famous drivers. But as I said, pace car lights are off. Stephen Massey's your leader. He's got the field. We're coming to the restart. And the green flag is out. Massey gets a huge jump on Jim Westerfield and Mark Figueroa. Top 3, Chris McCullough and Kenny McCullough finishing top 5. As we see the 87 of Anthony Fitchner trying to make his way on the inside of 03 and gets around him for that 5th spot. Ooh, Anthony's sliding in. He got it underneath him. Great save by that number 87 machine. Back up front, Stephen Massey holding following away. Some of these guys got their first set of tires here in this race, so this has got to feel like a completely different car to them. Probably handle it quite a bit better, I would assume. Let's see if someone posts up their fastest lap time of the day here. What does Stephen do? A 28.90, fastest lap of the day. Anybody. Only car to be in the 28-second range. Wow, great lap for Stephen Massey. But again, laps don't really matter unless you keep the tires underneath you and you're able to keep running. We're working lap number 8. Top 5 hasn't changed. We got 8 cars on the lead lap. Stephen Massey's kind of chilling out here by the front side. So when we get on the front stretch here, we're going to talk to our stage winner. Get ready to grab him up here so it's on the straightaway so it doesn't scare him. And up he comes, Mr. Stephen Massey, our stage winner. You got a copy, bud?
Sure do.
Sorry about that. I couldn't bring you guys up. Y'all were in a locked room, so I didn't let me move y'all out. So I appreciate you guys moving to another room. But you're out front. Great car, and it looks like your only competition kind of had an issue and wrecked the 81 machine of Josh Susi. You looking forward to the end of this race?
As long as I don't encounter someone blocking like crazy, racing super hard. Like, it was just dangerous. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I got quite a bit of damage over a minute from lap 1. Where I ate the wall and then 93 got loose and I ate the wall again. As long as I can get long green flag runs, I'll be able to hang on to the lead here.
Yeah, we definitely saw that number 82 machine. I don't know what that was all about. That was crazy. But you got a guy coming up your butt, so we'll let you go. We'll let you focus on driving, focus on the lines, and keep it clean up front. We'll see you later on in the race.
Poor man, hope to talk to you soon.
Yes, sir. All right. Slow down a little bit so I want to make sure we didn't bug him too much, so we'll get him back up there. We got 12 cars on track now with quite a few of them having issues here in the But Steve Massey continues to lead. Jim Westerfield, Chris McCullough, Mark Figueroa, Mark Figueroa, Anthony Fitchner, and then Kenny McCullough. Top 6, Josh May and Jeremiah Stutzman is your lead lap, 8 cars. And then you have Matthew McCann, Michael Leiby, John Mankowski, and Joshua Johnson. The rest of the top 12 that are out on track, and those 4 are 1 lap down. Looks like Mr. Jeremy Freer is on track, being shown in the 17th position, 26 laps down. So not going to be a race-winning day for this 13 machine, but it looks like he is going to try and make some of these passes on some of these cars that he is a few laps down behind. But looks like he can make up about 4 spots in front of him before the end of this race, unless other cars in front of him get taken out. Not much going on up front, not much going on through the field, as our closest battle is back here with Josh Mayu. And no, that's not the position. So yeah, Josh Mayu is the closest battle. That car in front of him is a 03 Ken Cola, and everyone else behind is at least going down. Ooh, John Mankowski saved it. Nice job. Nice save. Jim up in the ARAM booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how's it going out there today?
Sunday drive.
Sunday drive, yep. Well, that's not quite what I would say Darlington is, but looks like it's fun out there. At least y'all are slipping, sliding all over the place. You're right behind leaders through the masses, but how's the race going for you?
Pretty good. I'm just trying to stay out of trouble like I usually do and just be easy with the tires. I was mediocre last run, so I'm still working on tire management. But other than that, just being patient, man. Being very patient.
Yeah, I think a lot of it here is tire management and also throttle management. Getting on the throttle too hard is what's kicking the back end of these cars around and sending some guys into the inside, outside wall, into other cars. And, yeah, it's been an exciting race so far. A lot of these guys are doing great, keeping the car underneath, and some guys having a couple issues, but it's Darlington.
Crazy loose and then crazy tight and then back loose again. It's been kind of weird.
Yeah, that sounds like a blast to me.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Oh man. Well, you think you're gonna have anything for Stephen Massey up there in that 97 machine?
Yeah, I think I got something for him. I'm just gonna wait till a little bit later here, let the laps wind down. I know we're gonna have to make one more stop, so that's gonna be the moneymaker.
Oh yeah, that'll be the moneymaker, and yeah, save tires, save something, and see if you can get up and get around that number 97 car.
Yeah, copy that.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, we look forward to talking to you later on in the race, and hopefully in victory lane.
Yes, sir.
All right. Who else we got? What we talked to? I mean, it's hard to talk to someone who's a lap down. You probably don't want to talk to if you're a lap down. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Talk to him. Let's talk to this one. Where is he? I'm going to find him on track. He's in the corner, so we'll let him get out of the corner. And we're going to bring the 87 machine of Anthony Fisher up to the booth. You got a copy, bud?
Yes, sir.
Dude, you surviving out there?
Oh, we are trying, man. This was, oh my God, yeah. I hate that you pulled me up. I was like, pulling up my teammates. Like, I'm going to be coming up next.
You won the eeny, meeny, miny, mo game.
Yeah, man, it's been fun. I heard I got the stream pulled up, so I was like, I wonder what this guy's out here.
Yep.
I was like, now let me move my whole team while we're under caution here, so I had to do that real quick.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I can't talk to the stage winner. But oh well, you got it moved. I appreciate that. I know you got
a little bit of damage on the car, man. I think it's really hurt me, especially in these long runs. So I'm just trying to make it to the end here and do what I can. I had 30-something seconds of damage, got it all repaired, and it definitely still lost speed, though, I can tell.
Oh yeah, we saw you tapped that inside wall pretty hard there in the opening stage of the race, but looks like you got it pointed in the right direction. It's still going for you. You're running 7th on the track, so it'll still be a decent points day, especially with the points leader having major issues and disconnected from the room.
Hell yeah, man. See, I've seen that. We're keeping Matthew up there dominating.
Yeah.
I've seen, there ain't nothing we can do about it, stopping him. But hey, man, that's a teammate, and we're doing pretty good. I've seen Jim up there running second, so the whole team's doing pretty damn good. For me, running last year in seventh out of the team.
Yeah, no, not a bad way. We'll let you get back to it, get focused again, and catch your teammate up there in front of you, Josh Mayu, and make a pass for the position.
Yeah, you just put the wall.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well,
I appreciate you, though, man.
Yes,
Definitely
sir.
having fun listening.
Yep. Well, have fun up there. We'll talk to you in a bit. All right. So, could bring up another Hayes Most Famous driver, but what else we got? Could talk to one of the McCullough brothers. Maybe we want third place. We're gonna take the second fastest car of the week. Yeah. And wait till we get on the backstretch here, and then we'll bring Mr. Christopher McCullough up to the A-Ran booth. Oh, as he wiggles and taps the wall. All right, we'll make sure he's got his bearings again. Let me get to 1 and 2. Nice and easy. Chris McCullough, you got a copy, bud?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. Doing all right?
I was. See how it is after that damage. Feel pretty good.
All right, but sorry about that. We'll let you get back to it and keep your focus on track.
Oh, you're good, bud. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, so that's why I don't like moving guys up during the race, especially at a track like this. It's all kind of rhythm and yeah. So apologize to Mr. McCullough there. All right, we've got, it's like about 47 laps to go as Stephen Massey comes back this time. We're going to do a quick crank it up. And I'm going to grab something to drink. Because I can feel my throat kind of drying out. So we're going to do that real quick. You guys hang out. And we will be back in just a few seconds. But this time, crank it up. While we were away, I don't know if you saw the 60 Twisted Tea machine of Chris McCullough had an issue. Looks like he might have put it into the inside wall. He's sitting on pit road now. So tough break for him. Again, apologize to him if that had anything to do with me pulling him up. Not what I intended. Not why. That's why I'm not a big fan of pulling drivers up to the cage in the middle of the race. Yeah. Up front, Steve Massey still leading. Jim Westerfield got 2.5 second disadvantage on it. Mark Figueroa 5 seconds behind our leader. And McCullough 10 seconds behind our leader. Got about 37 laps to go. These guys are going to have to make one more pit stop. I don't think you want to wait too long before you do. I think the faster you make this stop, the better off you're going to be. Anthony's still behind his teammate Josh Miller. That's the car I should have driven. I've got Chips Ahoy cookies dipping on the milk, so that's my snack right now. When the race is over, I've got a from a local kind of local market that is amazing. So I can't wait to eat that once this race is done. Jeremiah Stutzman has an outfalling lap. Yep, he is the first driver to take pit road. As Stephen Massey hits pit road. Our leader not wanting to wait. Not wanting to give advantage to any driver. He's going to hit pit road first. One thing you don't want to do here at the end of the race is speed. That would not be favorable to, well, no, we would not win the race from speed. See Massey left side tires on, and then he's going to hit the gas right there and come off the pit road. Let's see where he rejoins the field at. Rejoins staying in front of Mankowski with a lap down. Jeremiah Stutzman, fresh off pit road, just ran his fastest lap of the race, 29.30. Stephen Massey here catching up to the tail end of Anthony Fitchner. Massey, let's see what he runs this lap. Wow, look at that closing rate as Anthony just pulls over and lets Stephen go. Stephen that lap ran a 28.81, fastest lap of the race. As now Stephen goes on the high side of Josh Mayu. These passes are not for position, but they are to make up ground when he gets back on everybody else. Bigger lead. Ooh, as he gets in the wall. I don't think that's going to do him any damage, or any significant damage. Now the question is, when do these guys come in and hit pit road? Jim Westerfield, Mark Figueroa, Kenny McCullough, Josh Mayu, Anthony Fitchner, the top 5 that still haven't hit. When do they hit pit road here? They last pitted on lap 73. Are they going to try and take it distance? I think it might be possible, especially with how much you're off the throttle here. So our leader's there, coming off of 2. And this is Steven coming off of 2. So, yeah, he's going to get his lap back real quick. But how fast can he make up the rest of the lap? He'll be back on the lead lap here within the next 2 laps. He's just that much faster than the 2 leaders right now with all fresh tires. But, man, I don't know. If these guys try and run it to the end of the race, I think that they have a good chance of doing it. There's almost an incident there with Michael Leiby. Our leader this time ran a 3180, and Steve Massey 2996. So just about 2 seconds faster a lap. And that is Stephen Massey, that first car right behind the leader now. Oh, as Michael Leiby touches the wall and shoots him to the inside. Stephen Massey going to have his lap back before the end of the next lap. Probably going to pass him here in turn 1. Massey ran 30-17 and gets around the leader and will put himself back on the lead lap. The caution comes out here, that'll be huge. Now how slow are these guys going to have to go? Is this going to be another fuel mileage race? This could get good. We know for a fact that Stephen Massey can make it because he just pitted. The car behind him is Jeremiah Stutzman. He can make it, but he was quite a ways behind. He was 17 seconds behind Stephen Massey. We know he's not going to catch Stephen. But if these guys don't make it, is he going to be able to finish in that second spot? That's what I want to try and figure out, because these guys aren't pitting. They've made their bed and they're laying in it now. They have real no option but to just try and run this thing out and hope Steven doesn't catch back up to him. Am I too late to the party? What's up, Mopar? Nope, not too late. Just getting good now. We've got a possibly a possibly a fuel mileage race. So this could get pretty good here in the next little bit. See our leader, Jim Westerfield, is running 3140. Stephen Massey running 2964s, is 26 seconds behind the leader. Y'all can see it there tracking on the left-hand side. You see how fast that time is going down. Now it's going to level out here in the next 10 laps or so, but he's still going to be about a second a lap faster than the leaders. And can the leaders make it on fuel? I was told at the beginning it was about 60 to 70 laps of a fuel run, and these guys are going to run probably about 70, 71 laps on this run. So it's going to be right there. These guys can make it, they can get and save fuel. We see Mark Figueroa is definitely catching this 35 of Jim Westerfield. He's made up a lot of time in the last about 6 laps or so. Stephen Massey now 23 seconds behind. It was 26 the last time I said it. Yep, still 2 seconds a lap faster. Right now, if he keeps going at that, he's got 11 laps, and he's back up to the leaders. So, how long can he keep up that pace? Do the leaders have to slow down anymore? If they have to slow down more, I don't think this is going to be a competition at all. It's going to be Stephen Massey getting back around these guys and taking the win away. Or taking the win. It's his to take, because he's definitely not the car, but it's kind of those, they're going to do the opposite of what you do, because he was so much faster than everybody, because, I mean, he was just running away with this thing, especially once Mr. Susi had his issues. And had to tow his car to the garage, but man, I don't know. 29.86 to a 31.42. Second, still over a second and a half faster. And then does Mark Figueroa get around Jim Westerfield? Does Mark have anything for him? One thing I think Mark is doing is he's going to be pushing Jim a little bit harder than he wants to. And that's either going to run Jim out of fuel, or it's going to run them both out of fuel, or Mark knows exactly what he's got. And he's trying to get Jim to push it as hard as he can, because he's going to make sure that Jim can make it since he's been out front leading this whole time. 30.06 to a 31.68. Last lap by. Uh-oh. Come on, Steve. He has tapped the wall. Lost quite a bit of time. Alright, let's see what there's up for him. Steven was catching him extremely fast, but then lost a second. I think his lap time is going to be extremely slow. Yeah, 31.73 slower than our lead. So he had some kind of an issue. See if he's able to keep. I think he hit the wall enough. I think that hurt his car. I think that really hurt Steven's car, whatever he did. Let's see if we can go back and take a look. We're going to go backwards. Sorry, guys. Everything's fine. Slow car in front of him. Oh! For some reason hits the back of the 5 car, and that's what puts him up into the wall. Wow. That, you know what that could be? That could be engine damage. He is still catching him, but he's only about a tenth and a half, no, not even less than a tenth and a half faster now. And he's, or correction, a second and a half faster. And now he's only got 15 laps to get up there. I think he's going to get around his teammate here, Anthony Fitchner, who's only 3 seconds ahead of him. But from there, it's going to be close. I'm thinking maybe third. But I don't think he's got the time now, or maybe even the car, to make it back up front. Jeremiah Stutzman for pitted also has his times have really come out. Looks like Mark may be going into research mode, as he has really backed off this 35 of Jim Westerfield. You see Steven's teammate there up in the foreground, Anthony Fitchner, and the 02 of Josh Mayu. Do they play nice and do they let him by, knowing he's got the chance to win it? Jim Westerfield also, I believe, yeah, Jim Westerfield also an HMUF teammate, so they need to get up there and get in front of Kenny McCullough and Mark Figueroa, HMUF top 6. 4 out of the top 6 are HMUF guys, so great run for them tonight. Again, they were the winners of, oh, Stephen Massey. Oh, man. Just about took out his teammate. Woo. These guys were the winners of the pay-to-win setups last week, with Anthony Fitchner taking the win at Kansas. So seeing the fruits of their labor. Steve needs to just take care of it. Now he's in some deep traffic. He can get around his teammate here real quick and make work of him. He's got the 2 lap cars in front of him that may be a little bit faster. No, I think they're slower. they've got little older tires. Not sure if it's going to be enough for Steven. He's up to fourth. I think he's going to get third, but past that, it's going to be hard to say that he can get up any further because of the time that it's been since he's gotten these tires. And he's still 11 seconds behind. This lap car gets out of the way. All right, he's got to go. He's got to go hard. Actually, less than a second faster than that lap. At least that time by. Let's see what it is with Tim Track. You can see the 03. Oh, and we got a wreck behind him. Big wreck behind him. Trouble. Caution's going to be out. Caution should be out. Caution should be out. That was a 3-car accident. Wow. Caution's out. There we go. Caution's out. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Wow. What a change. That's going to bring all of these guys to pit road. And that's... Whew. Wow. Big wreck. I'm not sure. I think Susie might be all right. Let's go back and take a look at that. And we're going to go from the roll bar. Coming off the corner here. We're riding with Josh Mayu. It's like the 57 starts to get loose. And when he does, he gets into that outside wall, comes back down into the 53 of Matthew McCann. Mayu's on the brakes hard. Gets into the 57. He's able to keep going, and I think Anthony Thitchner also clear of this. Ooh, he tacked the wall a little bit. Kind of didn't practice, but other than that, I think it's fine. So, our fourth caution of the night is out. These guys are all on pit road now. That's going to give the free pass to Jeremiah Stutzman. That'll give us 7 cars back on the lead lap, and we are going to have a race to the finish here, guys. Wow. What a way to cap this race off with a late race caution, bringing everybody back together. This is going to be good. It's going to give Stephen Massey fresh tires. Does anybody take 2? I don't think anybody's going to take 2. That'd be kind of a dumb move, but go, 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 go. Dig hard. You got to go. You got to go. All right. Westerfield's got the lead. Mark Figueroa's going to come out second. Kenny McCullough third. Then Stephen Massey in fourth. Wow. All right. And you see Jeremiah Stutz got the free pass. Josh Mayu looking to get that damage repaired. Looks like Anthony may have been getting that damage repaired also from possibly that wall hit there right as that caution came out. We're going to have probably about 5 laps to go here from Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina. Big drama late in this race as the caution came out with just 9 laps to go. Jim Westerfield was looking to take the win, but now he's going to have to fight off Mark Figueroa, Kenny McCullough, and the speedy, fast Stephen Massey. Although we don't know what Stephen's damage situation looks like. I know all of them are going to be on the throttle hard here on the restart, and we'll see who comes out at the end of it. That's where I've got this at right now. It's going to be fun. Looking forward to this restart almost the most out of any restart this year with ECR. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see who's able to pull this one off. As the pace car comes around to take 5 laps to go, looks like the pace lights might be coming off this time. So we'll restart with 4 to go. This is not a green flag check or green white checkered restart, so we still have those in the bank. So keep an eye out for those. This will be a restart with 4 laps to go. Green white checker, yeah. Green flag lap. flag lap, green flag lap, white flag lap, checker. Yeah. Right. Had a little bit of everything in this race. We had our points leader have issues earlier. He's going to finish in the 17th spot. We've got our second place driver who was second place in points, who was trying to make it all the way back around after pitting. Now had the caution come out, so now he's back up there in that 97 machine. You got Anthony, who's got a little bit of damage. You got Josh Mayu, who's got a little bit of damage, and Jeremiah Stutzman, who has pitted quite a few, well, I guess only 4 times, and is now going to find himself close enough to the field that he might be able to do something about it. He had a real fast car in practice, so let's see if he's looks like he might be a pretty clean car. Let's see. Pace car lights are off. As you can see, it's getting dark here at Darlington Raceway, but these guys are going to finish it out. We're going to go green flag racing. Man. Pace car. It's the hard left turn for the possible final restart of the night. Jim Westerfield gets going early. Green flag is out, but that did not trick Mark Figueroa or the 03 or the 97 of Stephen Massey. As Jim clears in, Mark follows in right behind him. And Jim's loose. Mark's going to take the lead, and Stephen Massey is following up right behind the 00 of Mark Figueroa. Steven's going to take it down to the inside, and Steven looks to take the lead by the time we get to turn 3. Mark hard on the outside. You see the 03 of Kenny McCullough tags the wall behind him. Mark clears him, and Mark keeps it out in front. Mark leading his first laps of the night. 3 laps to go. Steven trying to get another run. He's on the high side. Mark's going to follow up in front of him. He's on the high side as well, blocking that line. Steven trying to get even higher, and he's going to get loose off the corner. He's got to gather it back up. You see Anthony Dixon in an 87 car. He's now up into the 3rd spot. Mark just trying to bide his time. Nice and easy up front. 2 laps to go. Here from Darlington Raceway. Can Stephen Massey catch back up to Steven? Those 2 are teammates. Our leader is not. Looks like Steven's getting a whale of a run here off the corner, and he's loose again. Nice save there. Anthony also got loose, and he fell back to 4th spot. We are coming to the white flag here. Stephen Massey trying to get that run on the high side. Mark running that lower line in 3 and 4. White flag is in the flagman's hand, and it's out. White flag. Can Mark hold him off? Can Steven do anything with him? Take care of it. Here we go. Off of turn 2. Figueroa's going to keep the lead. Steven is right on his tail. Oh, man. Can Steven do anything? We're side by side. White flag coming to the checker flag. Steven on the gas. Mark on the gas. Steven is going to not be able to do anything. Mark Figueroa's going to take the win. Woo! Wow. That was fun. I gotta give it to those guys. I don't know if I could have held on as well as they did. That was an amazing finish. Congrats to Mark Figueroa on the win. That's gonna be a whale of a celebration. Stephen Massey unfortunately comes up a little short, finishing in the 2nd spot. Kenny McCullough 3rd, Anthony Titchener 4th, and Josh Mayu your top 5. Wow. We're gonna sit back and watch these donuts here, because Mark's gonna burn it down. Oh man, that was amazing. You got to give credit to Steven for trying, for racing Mark clean. That's exactly how Mark races. So that's how it's gentleman's racing. That's how you expect to be raced. That was awesome. We're gonna go ahead and call up. Let's go ahead and grab our 3rd place finisher of the night. Mr. Kenny McCullough. Ooh, man. Where are you? There you are. Mr. Kenny McCullough, ARAM booth. You got a copy there?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Oh man, you weren't up there for the win, but that was a battle. That was fun to watch. Great job to you though. Great third place finish. That was an amazing run. Darlington, man, this place can be wild. How was it out there tonight? I know everyone was out of control.
Wasn't too bad. Actually, went a little better than I thought it was. Them last 5 laps right there was a blast. Looked like everybody was just trying to hang on to it.
Yeah, that definitely was a blast. That was probably one of my favorite finishes of the year with ECR. Whew, man, that'll be a fun one to go back and watch. I don't even know what to say right now. I gotta talk to these top 2.
Man, you have a good one. Appreciate it.
Hey, Kenny, I appreciate it. You want to say thanks to anybody before I get you out of here?
I thank my teammates for everything they do. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Well, appreciate you. You have a good one. Oh man, this is gonna be a fun interview. We're gonna grab this our second place finisher into the booth, Mr. Stephen Massey. Man, great job racing Mark clean there. I know you wanted the win, but I think you raced Mark kind of how he would race you. Mark's a great driver and a very clean driver. So that was probably my favorite finish of ECR. I know sucks for you, but what could you have done to get around him?
Not fitted under green.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, of course, I'm a racing clean. He races me clean. I race people how they race me, and Mark's always the clean racer. And you never want to wreck somebody, especially going for a win. And I couldn't turn, man. Like I had so much damage, I just couldn't even turn the car.
Yeah,
so, I mean, it was all I could do.
Yeah, I saw you get into. I think it was the 5 of Michael Leiby there towards the end of the race, and that probably gave you quite a bit of front end damage and possibly even engine damage. We were a little worried about that, but.
Yeah, I was about to say, I had over a minute and a half.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, I guess he was trying to let me go by, but waited. I guess the last moment I was going to go underneath him, stuck up as much as I could and then cut below. But, I mean, it is what it is. I hate it for Jim to get loose right there.
Yeah,
I really felt like he was going to win it.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. I think he fell back to a 6th spot. But, man, that was an amazing finish. Thank you for that. That was a blast. I know you wish you would have came out on the top of it, but congrats on a 2nd place finish, and just nice job.
Thank you, man. Appreciate your broadcast, and I hope that was enjoyable, especially the end there, and anytime.
Oh yeah, man, the end did it. The end put the icing on the cake. That was good.
Congrats to Mark on digging that one out, man. Those are always awesome when you can do that, especially at Darlington, man. Everybody wants to win at Darlington.
Oh yeah, man. This is gonna be a fun interview here with Mark. Congrats, Steven, again. Anybody you want to thank before I get you out of here?
Just ECR for putting this on, ARAM Broadcasting, and everyone else for racing clean, and that's about it.
Well, congrats, bud. We'll see you next week at Dover. Good luck out there, and we'll see you in about 7 days.
10-4. Thank you.
Yep. All right. So we got the 3rd place finisher. We got the 2nd place finisher. Now I think this is the first time I've gotten to interview you as the winner, Mr. Mark Figueroa, in the victory lane, buddy. Congrats.
Yes,
that was my favorite finish of ECR, I think, maybe me driving, broadcasting, all of the above. That was a hell of a finish.
Oh my God, dude! All I know is I was trying to save fuel before the caution came out. I was kept poking Westerfield to make sure that he kept going harder to keep the lead and hoping he would run out of fuel. I was 1 lap to the good, and I was just trying to do that. And then caution came out, roll of the dice. Well, I went in, got 4 fresh field goods, a splash of gas, came out. I was hoping to get the lead, but I didn't. Got 2nd, so I'm like, okay, cool.
And then was it Jim Westerfield got loose into turn 1 there on that restart, and man, you took advantage of it, and you were able to hold Steven off somehow.
And to hold, I mean, I would like to thank Steven and he could have wrecked me at least 3 different times. He wanted to race. He's a clean racer. He wants to race clean. I try to race him clean. I know he tries to race other people clean. And I just, my hat's off to Stephen Massey. I mean, that's a caliber driver right there. I mean, he could have spun me going into turn 3 on the final lap.
Oh yeah.
And got me loose. Could have done it. But man, that turn 3, I was just like, all right, try to keep the momentum up, try to keep the momentum up on the high side, try to keep them pinched down a little bit. And then as soon as I came off of 4 and I slid in front of him, I'm like,
oh my
yes,
God.
I beat the Intimidator.
Oh man. That was, I want to go back and watch the call on that. Like that was a blast, man. Oh, well.
The final 4 laps made this race. I mean,
yeah.
like I said earlier in the race, if I could get up front, I thought I had something for these guys because my set was awesome on the long run. But yeah, I want to thank my team, all my teammates from Crash Test Dummies. Yeah, Crash Test Dummies. Aaron, for you for putting this on, brother. I appreciate it. It's a lot of hard work and a lot of time that you put in on this, and I just got to give you 2 chest pats. Be like, thank you, brother. You know.
Oh man, well I appreciate it. Man, it's so good to have you in victory lane. You're the one guy. You're the one guy in this league that I've actually gotten to meet in person, and
yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, and guess what? I am now locked into the chase.
Yes, sir. Yes, you are.
I'm one of the 16. Yes, sir.
Yep. You got that chase spot locked up, so you're going for a championship now. Oof.
Yeah. I got to get on my. I got to get off my B game, get on my A game.
Yes, sir. Well, I mean, getting that win at Darlington, that's pretty good A game. If I do say so myself. So.
You wouldn't. You couldn't tell me any different racing throughout the week because I lost over 1.0 in SR and over almost 200 IR ratings. So, I mean, I couldn't win for losing in officials.
Man, but hey, you got the ECR win, so that's the only one that matters.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
yes,
man.
that's crown jewel.
Yeah. All right, bud. Well, yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate that final 4 laps. That, yeah, like you said, that made the night. Anybody you want to give a shout out to? You got the floor, bud.
I'd just like to, like I said, give a shout out to Aaron. You do an excellent job. A lot of hard work, week in, week out. I appreciate it. Everybody in this league appreciates it. ECR for putting on an awesome race. Got a great group of individuals. Everybody's racing hard. I'd like to thank my teammates, Crash Test Dummies, all those guys. We put in a lot of hard work to get the competitive sets like we're doing. So just appreciate everything, and thank God for the red, white, and blue allowing me to do what I do.
Yes, sir. Well, and now next week, you got the pay-to-win setups that you saw HMuff be so strong with, finishing, 1, 2, 3, all 4 of their drivers in the top 6. So you looking forward to that setup next week?
I am, because I ain't got to pay for it. As a matter of fact, I went out and got me a pay-to-win setup, and I used a pay-to-win setup tonight at Darlington.
There you go. That's why you were so fast.
Exactly. So I got the secret, the HMuff's little racket that they've got going on with the pay-to-win setup. So guess what? Not next week. Not at Dover.
Oh, man. Well, congrats, bud. We look forward to seeing you next week at Dover. Hopefully we can do this all over again.
Yes. I can only hope. Dover's not one of my favorite tracks, but who knows? Darlington wasn't really mine. It was a fun track to race at, but hey, I got a good setup underneath of me, and I was actually able to turn some decent lap times and be competitive tonight. And look where I'm at now. Thanks. So, appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Well, we'll see you in a week's time. Congrats. Celebrate. Have some fun, and we'll see you on the high banks of Dover.
All righty. Thank you.
Whew, man, well, that was a whale of a finish. I can't thank these guys at ECR enough. They give me the support. They give me the ability to do this for them. It's a lot of fun. I have a blast doing this. Look forward to doing it every week. So, yeah, that's that. While I've got y'all here, let's go through our race results. Taking the win for Crash Test Dummies Racing, Mark Figueroa. Stephen Massey in second. He's running for Haters Make Us Famous. Kenny McCullough in third. Anthony Titchener fourth. And Josh Mayu finishing fifth, taking up 3 out of the 5 spots is Haters Make Us Famous Racing. That is an amazing points night for them. In the 6th spot, Jim Westerfield. 7th, Jeremiah Stutzman and Matthew McCann in 8th. John Mankowski 9th, and Michael Leiby in 10th. Joshua Johnson 11th. Jeremy Freer in 12th. Chris McCullough in 13th. Ryan Hedrick 14th. James Wallace in 15th. Jordan Mackey 16th. Joshua Susi, our points leader, having a little bit of problems tonight. He'll finish in the 17th position. Brad Bothwell in 18th, and 19th was David Moody, and 20th and final spot is Daniel Reese. We had a lot of fun tonight. I know I did. I hope y'all did tuning in. I look forward to next week at Dover, another great racing track, another track where setups are going to be key. Car control is key. Throttle control is key. Those coming off those corners, it gets tight. These guys are going to wheel their cars around, and we're going to see some great racing out there in Delaware. Thank you all for tuning in. For myself here at ARAN, Jeremy Rubin. Again, if anybody wants to join me in the booth, hit me up, let me know, make a comment, subscribe, send me a message on Facebook at facebook.com/Facebook. And before we take off tonight, we're going to give our sponsors just one more shout out. From all of us at ECR, thank you to GTR Simulators, Driven Clad, Butt Kicker, REG Customs, Iggy Sports Cards, and of course Pay to Win Setups, where our winner actually had a pay-to-win setup, and he will have a free one next week for Dover. We look forward to seeing him out there, seeing all of the guys at ECR out there. From ARAN, it has been an amazing night here at Darlington. I love this track. I love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And we will see you next week live from the tight 1 mile oval at Dover, Delaware. Y'all have a good night. Salute.